Today we are going to talk about how to create a second quote for an existing customer. This is a really easy to do process and I'll walk you through this. So first of all, you have to be logged into Right Cloud, and then on your menu you have to look for the option for quotes. Once you are under quotes, you can go ahead and click where it says create a new quote. This will give you three options. The first one is search for lead. If you have already submitted a lead, you can create a quote for it. The second one will be to create a new lead, so you can then create a quote for it. And the last one is to search for a customer. This is the one that we're going to be using to create the second quote for the customer. So I'll be looking for Mr. Stan Smith. He will be our test customer right now. So let's go ahead and select it, and then we start a quote. If you see, as simple as that, you get the 5-step screen for the quote creation process. And over here is the service address where you can add the new service address. So let's do 1500 Test Street as an example, okay? And then you can also see that you can change the billing address of the customer. What this will do is that this will update the billing address for all the quotes that the customer have, and also for the customer's profile, okay? One thing you have to keep in mind is that by changing the billing address, you will be duplicating as well the customer in QuickBooks. If it's already integrated, if you already did the integration process, the customer might get duplicated, because QuickBooks works as a reference with the billing address, the zip code, and the customer name, okay? What I can advise is, before creating a new quote, if you want to update the billing address, go to QuickBooks, change the billing address there, and then come back to Right Cloud and create the new the new quote with the new billing address. That way we will prevent for the duplicate to happen, okay? So we can go ahead and just change billing address here. Let's use 1500 Test Street as well. And okay, I'll show you a quick quote. You can update your photo and do the design and everything. I'm just doing a quick quote because I want to show you the example on how it works, okay? So I'll go ahead and hit next. And I'll go ahead and hit next again. One more time. Over here, I'm going to add one item just so we can have something to work with. Let's add a fascia. Let's do the C9 with parapets, and let's do 150 square feet. Okay, we have something here now. We hit next, and there we go. The quote has been created already. I'll show you. We can go back to quotes and look for Stan Smith, and you will see that now Mr. Smith has two different quotes, okay? But the address is still the same as it had before, because this is just the service address, okay? So this one is showing you the service address for the first quote, and this one is showing you the service address for the second quote, okay? We can look for Stan Smith under customers, Stan Smith, and you'll see that he only has one contact and the address has not been updated, but this is because your quote has not been accepted yet, okay? So what happens here? We go to Stan Smith, we accept the quote. Let's go ahead and accept the quote, okay? And let's go back to quotes and see what happened. Well, if you notice now, the quote has been moved to approved. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and check under customers. Stan Smith. Here we go. Now the address changed because this is the billing address that is showing. So it's updated on the other quote, and it's also updated, of course, on the quote that we just created. We can go ahead and check on orders, and over here we should have different addresses because orders will show you the service address. So we have Stan Smith at 1500 Test Street, the one that we just created, and then we have Stan Smith at 3456 Northwest 45th Street. Okay, so that's how you do it. If you have any questions, you can always submit a help desk ticket or reach me via email to seniorconsultant@inmov.com. Thank you very much for your time, guys. I appreciate it.